Every Sunday, we play games requested by my Twitch subscribers and give them 1 hour each. Today, I will be reviewing Spaceflight Simulator, a simulation game developed and published by Team Curiosity. This is 1 hour reviews fueled by Sub Sunday. I'm your host, Doggy_Dictator, and let's get to the review. I hadn't heard anything about this game before getting it on the wheel, but for what it sounded like, it seemed to just be your average simulation game with the premise of spaceflight. Simulation games have been really hit or miss for me in the past, so I didn't really have the highest of hopes with this one. I honestly had no clue what I was doing without a viewer's guidance. That being said, once that viewer explained things to me, when it came to actually guiding my ship in flight, it became a little bit smoother. The game's graphics do what they're expected to. They're not really the most impressive, but they do their job in making it feel like you're essentially in NASA or another equivalent space program looking at the rocket you've launched navigate through space. Where most of the expanse of space has no sound, this game's music was definitely good when filling the space of waiting and adjusting during flight. Overall, a good addition to the game. But with no prior experience in this game, creating a rocket was definitely a complete mess. I had no clue whatsoever in what I was supposed to be doing, and there really weren't any sort of guides and game to help me out with that. I'm gonna assume that there's a good community and/or wiki to help out on this front, but with 1 hour, I wasn't gonna get the time to look into those. After a viewer made a rocket for me, the controls in flight were a bit easier to handle, but still somewhat confusing before that viewer helped me out. I think that I wasn't initially having fun, particularly because it was so difficult to make a rocket, but once I had a functioning rocket, the flight part of the game was definitely pretty exciting. I mean, we made it to the moon and back down to Earth. That was pretty sick. I think if you're able to learn what the hell it is you're supposed to be doing when it comes to making rockets, this game will probably be pretty fun. That being said, after 1 hour, I was pretty done with this game. I wasn't going to spend the time learning, and I wasn't really hooked in or interested by the game. There weren't any crashes or bugs that I experienced, at least, so that's a plus. Given that this game is a simulator, there really isn't much to talk about when it comes to charm or personality. At the end of the day, you're really just spending your time making a rocket and flying it. Nothing else to it. Overall, with 1 hour of playtime, I'd give Spaceflight Simulator a 2.5 out of 5 treats and a verdict of, not for me, but maybe for thee. While I personally didn't enjoy this game to the fullest, I know there are definitely people out there who will, especially those who are willing to delve into the specifics of how to build and fly their rockets. If you personally enjoy this kind of thing, go for it. I'm sure you'll have fun. Thank you for watching this episode of 1 Hour Reviews. If you enjoyed watching, consider liking and subscribing, as doing so helps support the channel and ensures you get more quality content such as this in your feed. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or other times you're in. Peace out, stay safe, have yourselves